Bonjour et bienvenue. Hello and welcome to Amber's Language, Music and Play video tutorials. This tutorial forms part of my Body and Me or Le Corps topic, and I'm going to be teaching you the background to the song Jean Petit Qui Danse, Little John Who Dances. It's a traditional French song, and in this song Jean Petit, he dances with different parts of his body, and it's a way for teaching different body names in French because it's quite repetitive. In the same way to the French song Alouette, there's a lot of repetition, so it's really good for learning. Okay, this song is lots of fun, and in class we sing along to a version by Mr. Tooney, and you should be able to find this by following the link that's appearing at the bottom of your page now. I hope you enjoy learning the background to this song, and then you can also follow along to my actual video of me singing the song and dancing along to it too. Okay, so Jean Petit Qui Danse, Little John Who Dances. For this, it's not a sign song, so we don't sign along to this, we dance to this. So for this song, for Jean Petit Qui Danse, we basically stand and clap for the main bit. Jean Petit Qui Danse, Jean Petit Qui Danse. And that's repeated a few times. And then we talk about the different parts of the body he dances with. So for example, de ses mains, with his hands. So for that, I just twist my hands around. So we step from side to side. De ses mains il danse, de ses mains il danse. What you might have noticed is the pronunciation difference. So this part of your body, these are called les mains, the hands. And there's a very nasal sound at the ending of that word. So if you listen again, les mains, les mains. I've emphasised it a little bit there. You can make that nasal sound by imagining you're about to say an English word that ends in ng, like sang or song, something like that, but not quite forming, not quite closing the back of your mouth. And that's what makes that nasal sound in French. When that when the word ma is followed by a vowel, however, the nasal part of it disappears altogether. So, de ses mains il danse, and you just hear a n instead. De ses mains il danse, de ses mains il danse. It's just part of the French language that when a word that ends in a nasal sound is followed by a vowel, you run the words together rather than breaking up the language. So it's just a case of running it on and the nasal sound disappears. However, in this song you do hear it with a nasal version as well. So we have de ses mains il danse, de ses mains il danse, and then we have de ses mains, ma, ma, de ses mains, ma, ma. So then you do hear the nasal sound. And then ainsi danse Jean Petit. This is how Little John dances. Ainsi danse Jean Petit. Okay, so we've gone for les mains, and what other parts of the body does he dance with? Well, he dances with les bras. Those are your arms. So for this, I usually just wave my arms from side to side. Okay, de ses bras il danse, de ses bras il danse. And then again, de ses bras, 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 de ses bras, 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 ainsi danse Jean Petit. Okay, so he dances with his hands, with his arms. Another part of the body he dances with is his head. So sa tête, his head. De sa tête il danse, de sa tête il danse. I don't know whether you can hear it, but the way that you pronounce a T in French is slightly different from how you pronounce it in English. So it's a softer sound, and to produce that you just need to use the flat of your tongue against the roof of your mouth rather than the tip of your tongue. So la tête, la tête. De sa tête il danse, de sa tête il danse. And then again, de sa tête, tête, tête. Now I usually tap the top of my head. Some people are really, really clever and can move their heads from side to side without moving their necks. I'm not even going to try. I've tried that a few times and I can't do it. But if you have clever children or you're clever yourself and you can do that, then feel free to do that instead of tapping your head. It's more exciting dance move. Okay, the version that I sing along to by Mr. Tooney, the final part of your body that you dance with is actually les fesses, which is a word to mean buttocks or the bottom. So for this, what I normally do is turn round and then wiggle my bottom. As you can tell, I haven't put the camera all the way down, so you can't actually see me doing that, and I'm not going to let you. But if you come along to a class, you can see my bottom wiggling along. So you do a little bit of a wiggle de ses fesses, 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 with his bottom. So he dances with his bottom. Ainsi danse Jean Petit. That's how little John dances. I find that children really enjoy doing this, just because it's something a little bit risque with wiggling your bottom around as well and jumping around. The older the children get, the more embarrassed they get, I have to say. But give this a go, especially the version that Mr. Tunia has, which has all the body parts that I've mentioned in today, and it's lots of fun. Okay, au revoir.